Hello and welcome to today's January 10th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. On this channel, I keep you in the loop on what's really going on in Washington, D.C., the U.S. economy with President Biden, Biden's Build Back Better stimulus package, money, investing, and much, much more. Now, don't forget to sign up for the $15,000 giveaway that Casey and I are doing in the month of January, thanks to generous video sponsors. I'm going to leave a link below. Also, I want to thank today's video sponsor, Gold Mining Inc., and I'll tell you more about them near the end of this video. Now, before I start today, I just want to say that I recognize that as individuals, based on your comments, and also as a country, we're just going through a lot right now, and I know that many of you are waiting on what's the government going to do with stimulus, with the economy, with inflation. There's just so many things going on right now. And anyway, I know there's a lot of uncertainty, and I wanted you to know that I recognize that. I'm not callous to that. And that's why I do these reports, to let you know what's going on in the news, because I make decisions about my life, my kids, my business, my investments, my house, based on what's in the news. And I think you guys do too. So hopefully you enjoy receiving news from me each and every day. Okay, now, this is really important. Governor Kristi Noem of South Dakota is asking the Biden administration to consider rising food prices a national security threat. She said soon a large percentage of the population won't be able to afford to feed themselves in our country if prices continue to rise in grocery stores. The White House needs to do more to support farmers, ranchers, and American businesses. She said China is quietly buying up our food supply chain here in our country and in other countries where we get our food. If a country controls your food supply, they control you, she said. For example, Smithfield Pork, which I'm sure you see in your grocery stores, I see it here, the largest pork producer in the United States, the government allowed the country of China to purchase them several years ago. Now they control the price of almost all pork-related products, and all of those profits leave the United States to go back to China. So Governor Noem said she is worried about this, and it should be a national security threat. She said not only are people worried about a virus, but they're increasingly more worried about, will there be food on the shelves when they go to the grocery store, and will they be able to afford it? Now, I noticed over the weekend that hashtag #BareShelvsBiden was trending on Twitter, but in less than a day, Twitter shut it down because they didn't want that trending on their platform. Are you seeing bare shelves where you live? I know here in Utah, our grocery stores are pretty well stocked, but there are certain areas of the grocery store that I'm like, oh, wow, that's really low on inventory. So let me know down in the comments. Now, this time last year, polls showed that 1% of the country was worried about inflation. And a new poll today put out by the Associated Press showed that 68% of Americans are worried about rising prices. So if there's 3 people in a room, 2 of them are worried about the price of food and grocery prices. Now, regarding the stimulus package, or Biden's Build Back Better bill, many Democrats are becoming increasingly more annoyed and frustrated with Senator Joe Manchin. Now, from reading your comments, some of you are very mad at him as well and feel that he's hurting the country. Others of you in the comments are saying that he's saving the country and he's become a new American hero. So I'm not here to tell you what to think about Senator Manchin. I'm just going to tell you what's in the news. According to several news sources, Democrat lawmakers are not happy. They say they think Senator Joe Manchin is a dino. It's kind of like a rhino, but for Democrats, right? Democrat in name only, and that he's behaving like a Republican, and they can't stand it anymore. They say one person shouldn't hold President Biden's agenda hostage. Senator Dick Durbin says Manchin has left his party and country in the dark when it comes to Biden's stimulus bill. Senator Bernie Sanders said Manchin's behavior doesn't sit well with him or the American people. However, according to several news articles, Manchin has increased in popularity in his home state of West Virginia. So maybe he's not popular among New Yorkers or Vermont, but among his own state where he lives, he's going up in popularity. Now, Democrat Senator Ben Cardin of Maryland said he believes Manchin wants a stimulus bill that is for the American people. He believes a bill will happen, he said, but Democrats are going to have to change the bill. Cardin said the faster his own party realizes Manchin is for a bill, just not the bill Nancy Pelosi passed in the House of Representatives, the faster they can make progress towards helping the American people. But he said they are holding on to Pelosi's bill for dear life. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think that Democrats should focus more on the areas that Americans are worried about and just get a package done and that help out to the American people? Or do you think it's right that they should try to hold on for dear life, as Senator Cardin said, to the bill that already passed by Nancy Pelosi? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your comments. Okay, now another Democrat senator, Bob Casey of Pennsylvania, said he doesn't like how the loud voices in his own party and the media, the news outlets, only point out what Manchin doesn't want. There is a great deal of what he does want. He supports a lot of areas that would actually help the American people, said Senator Casey. Senator Casey also said he is confident Democrats will come up with a smaller bill that helps the American people, but they need to start talking about what they want versus just pointing out all the things that Joe Manchin is doing wrong or doesn't want. So basically, set the squabbling and the don't wants to the side and focus on the positive and the do wants and move forward with that bill, right? Now, I personally believe that a bill is going to happen, but there needs to be more focus in the Senate on what the American people would actually benefit from and what would help move the country forward. I mean, we're still in a pandemic, for heaven's sake, so they need to get focused on the American people and a bill that is paid for and can push forward. So anyway, these two Democrat senators, it was the first time I've seen them be optimistic in a long time that something's going to happen and they think it's going to be focused on the American people. Now, I know that 61% of the people that follow me here on YouTube are still in the workforce, and that's awesome. And I think that number is going up each month, I've noticed. 19% of you are retired. Some are still looking for a job, and about 15% of you are on fixed income from either Social Security or some kind of benefit from the Social Security Administration. But I want to share an idea with you, with the ones in my community that have some extra disposable income each month. Now, I mentioned in a previous daily news report how more and more Americans are saying that they want to stand on their own 2 feet, that they want to be less dependent on the United States government, right? Now, the truth is, we've been through a lot in the last 2 years, with inflation moving up and the purchasing power of the US dollar moving down. You need to look for ways to preserve and grow your money over time, right? The US dollar has just been going down in value. So how do you keep up with inflation? How do you keep your money growing, right? I want to tell you about a stock that has had a breakout movement here in the last 30 days. The stock was having a nice run up until around Black Friday, and I'll show you that. It was up and then it dropped. And that happened with a lot of the stocks when the Fed announced that they could do some pullbacks or rate raises, and so the market pulled back, right? And we saw that drop. But most of those are now bouncing back to where they were. And you may have felt that in your own stock portfolio. I certainly did, right? It was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the losses. And then it started to bounce back up, right? I had to remind myself not to panic. And I also took inventory of every stock I owned. And I asked myself just one question. Will this company grow and make money over the next 10 years? If I answered yes, I kept the stock. If I answered no, I trimmed my position and moved that money over into a company I was more confident in. Now, many analysts are saying with inflation moving up and the US dollar moving down, that gold, silver, and other important metals will become increasingly more valuable in 2022. Gold has always been a hedge inflation tool used by the wealthy, and it will continue to do so, and I'll tell you more about that right now. Now, personally, I thought that gold and silver were going to have a breakout year in 2021. However, with the Federal Reserve artificially keeping interest rates low and continuing to pump stimulus, not into the economy, but into the stock market with purchasing treasury bills and bonds and other things, the stock market continued to go up. And so because of that positive performance, we didn't see the pop in gold and silver that I had expected. However, the Fed announced just before Christmas they will attempt to raise rates 3 times in 2022. Now, each time they raise rates, you see the market drop, and you usually see metals pop, right? The market drops, the metals pop. And so they're going to do that 3 times in 2022, according to Jerome Powell. So we saw the stocks drop before Christmas, right? December was a rough month because of this information, not because any of these companies were less valuable or had missed their targets or anything like that. It was just the fear over what Jerome Powell would do with the interest rates. Now, if inflation holds or worse, goes higher, and the Fed is able to raise rates 1, 2, or 3 times, we could see a big breakout in gold and silver like we thought we would last year. Well, Gold Mining Inc. is already seeing the positive effects of this worry and this type of thinking. Their ticker symbol is GLDG, and they are up over 20% in the last 30 days. Now, as of shooting this video, their stock was trading for $1.43 a share. Now, I believe this is a long-term buy and hold stock, not a day trading stock. So don't buy this and expect it to just pop overnight. It takes time to extract this stuff out of the ground or find a bigger company to buy you out, right? Now, this stock is also listed on the New York Stock Exchange, so it has over $100 million in value, and it's starting to attract institutional investors, which is where stocks really take off, right? So names you might recognize that have placed institutional money are Royal Bank of Canada, Credit Suisse, Morgan Stanley, and a large investment fund called Van Eck Associates bought 8.4 million shares in September and another 7.6 million shares in the month of October. So they definitely see this as a company that they expect to grow over the next 10 years. Now, speaking of Morgan Stanley, their former chief investment strategist, Stephen Schwartzman, said he expected gold to be one of the safest and biggest moves in 2022. In fact, the company Palantir bought $50 million worth of gold bars in late August to hedge against the inflation they saw coming. Now, Palantir is a software company with large U.S. government contracts. So even though they make good money off the United States government, when it comes to monetary policy and their own company, they shifted $50 million of their money over into gold because they saw inflation rising and the U.S. dollar dropping. Now, the founder of Gold Mining Inc. is Amir Adnani, who travels all over the world. He's invited to speak all over the world, and he attends all of the major events throughout the world when it comes to mining, gold, silver, things like that. And he visits the mining projects that he has ownership of and the uranium projects all over the world. In a recent speech, he mentioned how the company had spent the last few years buying mines all over the world at a discount, and that they already have gold deposits that they verified with their geologists and scientists. However, he said in 2022, they will be switching their focus from buying mines to now extracting or mining the mines. And their big focus will be gold, silver, and copper. in 2022. Those are all metals that are absolutely necessary for cars and computers and solar panels and the direction of our new direction under President Biden, right, of moving more green. Now, Gold Mining Inc. has about a dozen mining projects spread out over 5 different countries. That way they could diversify their likelihood for success. Now, analyst firm H.C. Wainsworth predicts this stock could go up as high as $6 a share. Again, it was trading at just over $1.40. So if it could go up to $6 over the next 8 to 24 months, that would be incredible. But again, I believe this is a buy and hold strategy because, it takes time to get that metal out of the earth, right? Here's where the mining stocks really pop. We just pulled a bunch out of the earth, or a bigger company wants to pull our gold, silver, and copper out of the earth, right? That's where you really see these mining stocks pop. Now, with inflation rising and the US dollar buying less and less, I wanted to bring this opportunity to my community. But again, this isn't a day trading situation. This is a buy and hold strategy while the leadership of Gold Mining Inc. gets to work on extracting these. So you're finding out about this opportunity after they've already gone out and bought, these dozen mines in these 5 different countries. Now it's time to get to work, pull out the pickaxe and the drill and start pulling this stuff out of the ground. Now, again, you need to do your own research, and I'll leave a link to their website, their ticker symbol, and a newsletter where you can get ongoing information about gold and the company. It's the success that they're having throughout the next 12 months. You can look up their ticker symbol GLDG, on Robinhood or Fidelity or TD Ameritrade, basically whatever platform you buy stocks from, because they're a New York Stock Exchange approved company. Now, by the way, I just want to say thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it, and just love bringing you guys the news and things that I'm researching for myself. Okay, now one last piece of news for the day. Senator Bernie Sanders said he has not given up on passing a stimulus bill that helps the people, but has shown that his big focus right now is on lowering the price of prescription drugs and helping increase the wages of the average American worker. However, I think Senator Cardin and Casey are onto something. If government leaders can outline a package that most positively helps the American people and is paid for, then I think it will get the votes. It could even get some Republican votes if it's paid for and focuses in the right areas. So again, this is some positive news and wanted to come on and share that with you. Now, this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more with you. Before you go, do make sure to get your name entered to be one of the winners of the $15,000 that Casey and I are giving away. We're already 1/3 through the month, so we're getting very close to being able to give that money away thanks to generous sponsors. Now, 20 of you are going to win $250 in cash, and one of you is going to win $10,000, $5,000 to keep and $5,000 to share with someone you love. And I'll make sure to leave a link for that below. Now, before you go, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.